Hi guys, this is the first video on a three-part series on self-image. I'm really looking forward to this because self-image is so important. When I'm talking about self-image, what do I mean? Self-image is how you truly view yourself, who you truly think you are in your deepest of hearts. Why is it important? Self-image affects your perception. You see, we never see the world as it is, we see it as we are. And our perception, on the other hand, affects our actions, and our actions affect our results. So how is self-image formed? Self-image is formed through a process called conditioning. And one of the first persons to affect your self-image are your parents. If you were told as a kid repeatedly that you were stupid, that you can't make it, that compared to your brother or sister, you're not good enough, if you're told that repeatedly, at one point in life, you're going to believe it. And once you believe it, it affects your life, sometimes the rest of your life, if you don't get any help or if you're not able to change it. So self-image is so important. And I'm going to give you an example in the animal world because they also use conditioning there. When baby elephants are taken to like a circus or to someone who owns like wild animals, the first thing they do to tame this baby elephant is to tie a chain on one of the limbs. So every time this baby elephant tries to escape or to move, this baby elephant realizes that it can't move because the chain is very tight. But once it grows up, once it's a grown elephant, they don't tie a chain anymore. What they do is they tie a simple piece of rope. And a huge elephant has, of course, a lot of muscles. All it needs to do is just pull the rope and it's free and it's gone. But it can't do it. Why? Because over years it's been conditioned to believe that if something's tied on one of my limbs, I cannot move. I'm not able to move. Because at one point it believed it. And that's what happens in our lives too. Through conditioning, if it's been negative, at one point we believe that we are not able to do certain things or we are not good enough. Of course, on the other hand, if the conditioning was positive, you have more courage and more self-confidence. That's just how powerful self-image is. And it occurs through a person of authority, like your parent, and then when it's repeated, when you're told repeatedly what you can or what you cannot do. So these two steps are really, really, really important. But of course, we are also able to change our self-image to the positive. Even if we were conditioned as kids in a negative way. Of course, it's not an easy process, but it is possible. And in the second part of this video series, I'm going to talk exactly about that. So I'm really looking forward to that.